Welcome to Behind the Scenes, the show that informs you on what's happening in the film, television, and digital media industries. Calgary-based Fresh Dog Productions is an award-winning group that's preparing for worldwide conquest. Their feature film, Lloyd the Conqueror, takes viewers into the realm of live-action role-playing, or LARPing.
Every great leader must ride to battle on a worthy steed. Mount him. From another
Back off! Just like a Vulcan to bring a phaser to a magic fight.
I've made a feature-length documentary before, but this was my first sort of fiction feature, my first real big project. We're really lucky. We got everyone to buy into the film. We had great community support, great support from the city, and we got into some great festivals, and we just finished our theatrical run, which is another sort of rarity for a Canadian film. They don't tend to get distributed very well. So we were lucky enough to do a multi-city release in Canada and get reviews in places like the National Post and the Globe and Mail. So yeah, I mean, we made the best movie we could with the resources that we had, and we're all really proud of it.
With a shooting schedule of only 15 days, the crew was kept busy orchestrating fight scenes at multiple locations, including Sandy Beach and Edworthy Park. Additional scenes were shot at the Century Box game store and, among other sites, a decommissioned school in the city's southwest.
Okay.
First, I want to register. Second, why are you dressed like a science fiction character when you're at a fantasy LARPing tournament?
We had this thing that we really wanted to do, and luckily we had the support of the private sector and the corporate sector that wanted to back it. And partly because there wasn't as much going on in the timelines that we were shooting, we were able to get some really great veterans of the film community to work in tandem with more green, more recent graduates from the state program, etc.
Some people get a bump up, so say they were grip, they might bump up to a gaffer. The DOP on that project had only done a few very, very low budget features before that, so that was a big jump for them as well.
We really need to pass this class. We will literally do whatever it takes.
I want you to register in my LARPing league.
Mike Smith is in the film. He is best known as Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys, but of course he looks different in the movie than he does as Bubbles, right? Because that's not really who he is.
Look at my cool helmet!
So there have been people that have watched the entire movie and said, yeah, I thought Bubbles was in this. And you're like, yeah, that was that guy you just watched for, an hour and a half.
You think you're so big, don't you, Lloyd? Just regular size.
I think we're very fortunate that we have a film that once people see it, they get it. It's again, it's an exposure issue. So they don't know about it, they find out about it, it's quirky, it's weird, they're not sure what to expect, they sit down kind of with their guard up, and by the end, we've got new fans.
Fresh Dog Productions is currently in pre-production of their next feature called Spawning Ground, scheduled to shoot this fall. In the meantime, that's it for this episode of Behind the Scenes. Thanks for watching.
Behind the Scenes is a collaboration between Calgary Economic Development, industry, Alberta Film, and community stakeholders.